Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Trenton Makes Media with Lion Junior Ambassador Gerald L. Truehart II on WIM 1300 AM WIMG. Trenton Talks Radio, sponsored by IMG, 1300 AM on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. You can catch us at www.wimg1300.com, on Facebook, at Truehart TV, on YouTube, on Thursdays at 7 p.m., as well as on my professional profile, Gerald Truehart. We're so thankful today to have some great guests on our broadcast tonight. We have Stacy Denton, who's the director of Trio Upward Bound, Mercer County Community College. We have Dr. V, who's also on our broadcast this evening. We're so happy to have both of you here today. Academic assistant, is that what I'm reading here correctly?
Academic advisor.
Academic advisor, Trio Upward Bound. God bless you both for being here today. Now, I want to share your great mission that you have with Trio Upward Bound. The mission of Upward Bound is to encourage and assist high school students who are traditionally underrepresented in post-secondary education because of income, family educational background, or disability for entry to and completion of post-secondary education. And so that's some great work. That's good work. That's work that's required of us in our community. And so happy that Stacy, you and Dr. V are here tonight on our 1300 AM WIMG listeners, our audience, and our Facebook audience to share this great work. I did get an opportunity to review an awesome impact report, a one-page impact report that Stacy shared with me recently at an Trio Upward Bound event.
Yes.
And this has like 4 critical areas. One of those is focused on student success. Number 2, mandated objectives, where there are 6 mandated objectives. The percentage of seniors enrolled at Mercer County Community College, and a host of community partners that galvanize and bring together under Stacy's leadership with the support of Dr. V to support the students here in Mercer County Community College and around our Mercer County area, specifically Trenton Central High School students and the students here in the capital city of Trenton, New Jersey. Welcome, Stacy. Welcome, Dr. V. Tell us about Trio Upward Bound, Mercer County Community College. Start with you, Stacy, and then over to you, Dr. V. Stacy?
Well, Reverend Truehart, thank you so much for this opportunity to showcase our program, to share with you the many wonderful things that we're doing at Mercer County Community College. We are 46 years old, the first youth program at the James Kearney campus at Mercer County Community College. This program is funded by the federal government, and this came out of the Higher Education Act of 1965. And I'm proud to say that I am a graduate of said Trio program. I was one of those wonderful students that attended Trenton Central High School that spend my summers and Saturdays at Mercer County Community College. So it is truly an honor to work with the students and to share my experience with them and in a way give back to the scholars, what I gained from being a part of the program. As you stated before, we are a federally funded program. It's a proposal written through the community college to the federal government stating that these are the things that we will do to support the students at Trenton Central High School. So 90% of our students attend Trenton Central High School, and the 10% are students that live in the city of Trenton, but may attend other schools like Foundation Academy, Trenton Catholic Preparatory Academy, or STEM Civics. We have 6 mandated objectives from the federal government, and they cover academic performance, academic persistence, secondary school retention, secondary school graduation, post-secondary enrollment, and most important, post-secondary completion.
Amen. Amen. Dr. V, share your role with supporting Director of Trio Upward Bound, Stacy Denton, and the students in our community. Dr. V?
Yes, thank you. So as Ms. D mentioned, we have mandated objectives that we have to meet. One being academic enrollment and retention, And so we provide academic tutoring for our students and as well as after school. We also have Saturday programming where we offer an array of different classes for the students to take. We also provide a summer program that's 6 weeks long. So the students also takes classes during the summer program. And every week we take them on cultural enrichment trips. So the summer program is not only academics, it's also fun. And yeah, we're definitely looking forward to that.
That's excellent work. I tell you, it takes a village to raise a child. People always say that acronym or that saying, not acronym, but that saying a lot. But we're not going to take it out of context here because this is truly the work of community partners as well. I do want to ask questions about these 6 mandated objectives, but also want to talk about your community partners that support the work of Upward Bound, True Upward Bound program here at Mercer County Community College, specifically at James Kearney campus. Is that an accurate statement?
That is correct. Yes.
So your partners: Princeton University, Materials Academy, Outdoor Equity Alliance, Smith County Foundation, Mercer County, of course, Mercer County Community College, Assemblywoman Verlena Reynolds Jackson, 15th, of course, Legislative District, Upstream United LLC, Trenton Community Street Teams, Trenton Community Access Network, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. I know that's right, sisters.
Yes.
Phi Delta Kappa Sorority Incorporated. Oh man, they do great work as well. Capital City Farmers. That's at Mercer, at the county level, Mercer County level. So you have some great community partners. Let's talk about these mandated objectives. The first one being academic performance. And I see in the impact report, I believe that you've met 83% of that objective. Is that what I'm reading, right?
That is correct.
And the mandated objective, 75% of 9-year average outcome, and you're at 83%. Tell us about how you got to that point and what goes into academic performance. I know it says GPA, but what does that really represent for this impact report, and how does it impact in terms of what the students are learning and developing?
So it shows how well our students who are enrolled in Upward Bound are doing. We track their grade point average. So for students to be enrolled in Upward Bound, they have to have a 2.5 GPA or higher. And we want them to maintain that GPA. So as Dr. V mentioned before, we offer academic tutoring. And I know that this impact statement that lists our community partners, we couldn't put everyone on this paper because it would be more than a page. So one of our partners are the Bonners at the College of New Jersey, and they help us with the tutoring. So Tuesdays at 2:30 p.m. at Tanga, Trenton 9th Grade Academy, the Bonners are there to assist with tutoring along with our staff and teachers who work within the Upward Bound program. So our teachers are they are faculty members at Mercer County Community College as well as Trenton Central High School. So the students are familiar with the faces. On Wednesdays, we are on campus or we are virtual. We made sure that we cover all aspects of student learning. And then on Thursdays, we're at Trenton Central High School on the second floor. And again, the Bonners are with us and we offer tutoring. We also offer Saturday classes, and our classes supplement what they're doing in school. So if a student is taking Algebra 1, on a Saturday morning, they could bring their homework assignments or an assignment that they've done in class that they need further explanation or they need assistance in understanding the subject matter a little bit better. They could bring that, and we have our teachers that are there to help them with that. We also offer opportunities for them to take exams. So right now we know the students are going into testing. So since September, we have a instructor that is working with the rising 10th graders on their NJSLA tests. So he's doing prep with them. So the goal is that they are retaining this information. So when we see the results come out, we will see that our Upward Bound students did very well because they've had the prep throughout the year. We wish we could prep all the ninth graders.
Right.
But again, our program is only funded for a small amount of students. So the ones who are in our program, they're getting this service. But we're always recruiting, so students have an opportunity to be a part of our program. And we hope that the parents who listen to this realize the work that we're doing. And if they realize that their child or children need this type of assistance, I would encourage them to register their students for one of the programs at Mercer County Community College. We talk about Upward Bound, but there are 3 other programs at Mercer County Community College doing, similar work. So, but I know we're here to talk about Upward Bound, but the opportunity is there.
When you think about it, Stacy and Dr. V, the students themselves who are being impacted by the program, by Trio Upward Bound program in the tutoring aspect, and you're working with them in NJSLA, which is so very important, 9th grade year, and academic areas. Hopefully and prayerfully, the work that aura or that kind of use, I hope I'm pronouncing that, using that word correctly, academic advisor, right? It kind of spills over into the other students. So the students who are there at ninth grade academy who may not have the opportunity to be in Trio Upward Bound see the great work of other students, and those students that are doing that work then help other students. I mean, that'd be a great network opportunity for students to network with other students to share the knowledge that they understand they have.
And that was one of our vision when we offered the tutoring in the school. Our hopes, as we discussed in the office, Dr. V and I, we were always putting our heads together trying to figure out the best way to support the students. So the reason why we brought the tutoring to the high school at 9th grade academy and Trenton Central High School, and with the support of the Bonners, is so that this is not just for Upward Bound students, but if, we have some peer study groups going. This we could open it school-wide. And we have community partners who are willing to come. If the students really need this help and they show up, trust and believe that we will have staff there that will assist them. We just need the students to participate. And it's not just for Upward Bound. We've had talent search students join us. We've had other students who are not a part of our program join us because they need the help. And we are available to help them. And, it so happened if they are eligible for the program, then they could be a part of the program. But our tutoring service is not just for Upward Bound. It's open to the entire school. And that's our way of giving back to the school as well, because we do ask for a lot. We ask for classrooms. They see us in the building. And we just want to tell the principals and, the rest of the staff that we appreciate them accommodating us. So the best way to do that is, leverage our resources to assist the entire school. Now, I wish we could do more, but I think as we continue to grow our programming and grow our partnership, we will be able to make a larger impact within the school that will benefit all of our students.
That's excellent work. That's excellent work. So let's just talk about this next one, academic performance. I really want to share this great news. You've been sharing it. Academic performance on talking about standardized tests, mandated objectives. So the mandated objective is 50%. Your 9-year average outcome is 75%. You're 25% above your mandate.
Absolutely.
That's a testimony to
and I'm going to let Dr. V take this one because she's the one who's in charge of the academic advising, and she did something great with our SAT prep program. So, and what she's doing with NJSLA. So I'll just let her talk about that.
Thanks, Ms. D. So as we mentioned, we do offer classes on Saturdays as well as during our summer program. So we have incorporated a SAT prep in our classes. So we offer SAT prep for math and ELA. And our students have been taking advantage of that. So we not only have seniors participate, but juniors and also advanced sophomores. So we will be continuing our SAT prep in the summer. So that's something that we definitely take advantage of in our students as well.
That state, great work. Dr. V. I know that Stacy is so proud of the work that you're doing as a teammate there, Trio Upward Bound at Mercer County Community College. The next of the 6 mandate objectives: secondary school retention and graduation. Mandate objectives 80%, 9-year average. You got to hear this: 9-year average outcome 99%.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
how does that happen? I mean, I know it's the work, but what?
I tell you, it's all about the partnership, right?
Okay.
So with our students, we offer supplemental academic instruction, after school tutoring, cultural enrichment activities. We take them on college visits. There's pair and group counseling. We talk about the SAT prep, the NJSLA prep. We assist with college application. We do financial literacy, and we give our students a stipend for participating in our program. One of our partnership is the Outdoor Equity Alliance that took place this fall. This is our first time working with this group. And if you notice, there's some trees that's planted on Olden Avenue. Here is the kicker. Here's the great news. So those trees, the new trees that were planted on Olden Avenue, guess who planted those trees? Upward Bound, through our partnership. Now, with that partnership, the Outdoor Equity Alliance provided our students a stipend to learn about why it's important for trees to be in their community, the environmental impact of trees in the community. And to move from there, that was a group of about 21 students. Now we have a group of 11 students who will continue that work. And they will all too get a stipend. So our students are not just learning about, different majors in college, the schoolwork that they're doing, but they're exploring other majors like agricultural science. We are tapping into resources that we never had before, and it's working out. You begin to see the interest of the students. You will hear us talk about our community gardener in partnership with Mercer County Community College. So our students this year in Trenton Hall will erect a garden, a community garden, in which they're learning about seeding, they're learning about vegetables, they will harvest. We'll have a wonderful presentation in August, and you will be invited to that presentation, Reverend Truehart, so you could see the work that they're doing. And whatever is harvested from this garden will support the food pantry at the college. So these are times they're learning about sustainability. They're learning about resources for, food insecurity. This is just an added bonus. So the reason why that number is so high is because we have stuff on campus that will engage our students. We talk about our partnership with Princeton University. It's Princeton University Material Science. And we call it the Princeton University Material Academy. Now, I'm going back, how long ago this? We've done solar oven with Puma. We've done cancer research. We've done wearable materials. This year, our project is going to be material science and the hair. So we're going to talk about what it is, when we have, I can't talk about the hair right now, but that's a whole different story. But when you have your natural hair, the chemicals that you put in natural hair, how does that work to make your hair straight? So our students will learn all about that. So if we have students that's going into cosmetology, this is a great program for them to be a part of. Now, this is where Dr. V and I do some legwork. We're looking for funding right now to provide transportation from the James Kearney campus to Princeton University, so that not just Upward Bound students will participate in this program, but this program will be open to any student that live in the city of Trenton, attend Trenton Central High School. They will have the opportunity to participate in this program. So that's one of the reasons why our impact is so high, because, we not only try to service our students, but we try to service other. And why we have to, look for, funding for that, because, our grant is restricted to the students who are in our program. But if we find additional resources outside, we could invite anyone to partner with us, participate, almost like our tutoring. Now, with the tutoring, anyone could be a part of the tutoring, because it's not just for Upward Bound. The way we wrote everything and put everything in place, any student, as long as they're part of the school, they could participate in the tutoring.
Wow, that's excellent. You're listening right now to 1300 AM WIMG, Music for the Soul, 5 times Stellar Award-winning gospel station. We're here at Trenton Makes Media. on IMG, WIMG. I tell you, we're here with Stacy Denton, Director, Trio Upward Bound, Dr. V, Academic Advisor, Trio Upward Bound. We're talking about and sharing on their impact report. Their mission, Upward Bound, is to encourage and assist high school students who are traditionally underrepresented in post-secondary education because of income, family educational background, or disability for entry to and completion of post-secondary education. And we're on point number, I believe we're on point number 4, or what is considered one of the mandates, number 4, which is secondary school graduation. Secondary school graduation, rigorous secondary school programs of study, mandate objectives 80%, 9-year average outcome 82%. You're meeting all your objectives, and in fact, exceeding those objectives.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you meet this objective? This is important to our city in terms of our graduation rate.
Dr. V, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so even if the students graduate, or even when the students graduate, we follow them over the course of 6 years. So if the student has any issues or needs additional support, we are always happy and with open arms to assist them. And so, yeah, through our partnerships and everything else we have going on, we also link our students who are attending the schools, the institutions, with alum who've attended. So we just create a relationship and also just continue to follow them as they continue on their academic journey.
Yep.
You know, Dr. V, Stacy, I really like that aspect of peer leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen it firsthand at Trio Upward Bound, in my experience working with Stacy and the students and being involved with the Trio Upward Bound program, Mercer County Community College, James Kearney, here in the capital city of Trenton, New Jersey. And the link that the students who graduated, when they come back,
Yes.
and engage with the students who are already in the program. For example, Stacy Denton. For
Mm-hmm.
example, for Assembly Woman for Lena Reynolds Jackson. For example, I mean, there's so many examples of leadership who have gone through the True Upward Bound program, who have come back either to work in the district, work in the city, work for the college, for example, in Stacy Denton.
Yes.
Or to be elected to our assembly as in Assembly Woman Lena Reynolds Jackson. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. I mean, that's just.
Absolutely. And, you know, they're the reason why a lot of our students stay in our programs and also graduate from our programs, because we give them great example. One of the things is I always tell my staff this: I'll never ask them to do something that I'm not willing to do myself, right? It's the same thing with the students. I'm not going to ask them to do something in Upward Bound that I haven't done already. So when I get in front of the students and I talk to them about what our expectations are for Trio Upward Bound, I am not just telling them that because we're the title director of Trio Upward Bound. I tell them, listen, I did the same thing you did. Yes, I got up on a Saturday morning and I took the 608 bus downtown Trenton. I got off the bus and I went right into the James Kearney campus. I had my lunch. You know, we did all the wonderful classes. I bounced from class to class. I did take college credit courses, another thing that we offer to our students. So they're being a part of our program, they can take a college credit course at the college for free. I did that as well. I did do work study. I worked in the community. So all of this I did. So I tell them, if I could do it, you can do it too. So when we bring on folks like Verlina, Richard Levy, you know, Ty Robinson, Tamika Summers, they get to hear. Detective Tamika Summers.
I love that. I'm listening to you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they get to hear from these students who, many of us struggled through the program. If you should hear Detective Little's story, you know, she had her time in Upward Bound too, and she's willing to come back and share her story of, we didn't always do things right. We've made mistakes, but it was directors and it was counselors that, you know, set us straight and because of that, we were able to achieve our goals. And, we're grateful. One of the reasons I came back to Upward Bound, I share my story. I came back to Upward Bound is because coming from Jamaica, my parents, they did not drive. And I got accepted to Rowan University, and I had no way of getting to Rowan, right? So it was my Upward Bound, the assistant director of the time, Mr. Wayne Murray, that took me to Rowan University, drove me up. He sat with his newspaper in the lobby of the halls at Rowan University and waited until I did my interview. But guess what? Back then you had the interview, but after the interview, they said, you need to come back and take a placement test. Again, no transportation. Mr. Murray, with his cup of coffee and his paper, drove me back to Rowan University, sat in the lobby for a good 3 to 4 hours as that time they had the blue book test. I had to sit there and I give them my written test, and I had to do all of that. So when I left Rowan University, I said, you know what? I want to give back to the program that did so much for me. And I came back and I saw Mr. Davis, who was the director of the program at the time. And I said, I'd like to give back. I'll start by just being a part-time mentor. And I shared my experience with the students. And then he said, Stacy, would you like to be a counselor? I applied for the counselor position and I got that. And then the opportunity for me to be assistant director. And I applied for that position. I got it. And then when he retired, he said, you were doing such a great job. I couldn't have handed this program over to a better person. And I tell you, he was a great mentor to me, a great friend. And even until this day, he still calls me to see how I'm doing, what I'm doing. And he always says this, I know you would have done a better job than me. So, even though he did a great job, and students all over the city of Trenton remember Mr. Davis, he still instilled that he empowers me to, continue to do this work by encouraging me on a daily basis that you can do this. I know you will do better. I don't think I've done better than him, but he keeps telling me that. And that's just his way of saying, I know you could do it and I support you. So, we do that for our students. So when you came and you saw the trio kickoff week and we had all of our alumni there and our students, it was a student-led event. So the students got a chance to ask questions. We just wanted to let the students see themselves in the Assemblywoman Verlina Reynolds Jackson, see themselves in the Ty Robinson, the Detective Sumners, and know that they can do this work. And we, Dr. V, myself, it's not just the two of us. We have Miss Maria, Mr. T, and Mr. Alexis. We are here to support them 100%. And that's why our numbers are so high, Reverend Truehart, because we are there. We're boots on the ground. Many directors, you don't see them in the schools, but I'm there. I go to their events. You see me at the board meetings. I advocate for our students. But not only that, I teach them how to advocate for themselves. And also, we work with the parents. We have a vibrant parent association, and we teach the parents how to ask the right questions. What's the right questions to ask? Who to get in contact with? And we have no problem meeting with them at the school as they meet with their school counselors, because we know that in order to work with the students, it takes everyone. It takes a village, right? And we are a part of. We're funded to serve 88 students, and those 88 students, we are now part of their village. So whatever they need and from us and whatever support they need, we are there. And I think the students and the parents and the community knows this. That's why our numbers are so high.
I mean, that saying, it takes a village, is not, you actually implement the saying. A lot of people just, say that, that saying, but here's evidence that Stacy Denton, Pastor Stacy Denton, and Dr. B are doing and your team, right?
Yes.
Are doing the work and having the impact. That's what this impact report is sharing with the community about the great work that you're doing and how you're impacting. No matter how many students you're impacting, you've impacted many, many, many students.
Yes.
I know there's some limit there, but you've impacted students, and you're actually opening it up to district-wide students in some of your specific programs, which helps more than the students that qualify for the True Upward Bound program. But I'm so thankful as a board member and vice president of Trenton Board of Education for your partnership on the board. Thanks so much for your work at Tanga. your work at the Trenton Central High School main campus and all around the district. I can tell you that the students don't call it ninth grade academy; they call it 9G. So
I gotta give it the time. I'm still calling it Tanga.
It's
so
9G.
9G. Okay, now I have to remember that. Yeah.
I learned that. I had to learn that
That is
myself.
awesome. And you know that we also provide we provide opportunity for staff at the school as well, because we know that they're passionate staff members who want to continue the work beyond that that time at school. So they don't mind working with us on weekends, and they don't mind working with us during the summer. And we appreciate them for that. And we just, again, thank the board. We thank the superintendent. We thank the principals. If anything, we want to say thank you for, principals like Miss Courtney. She goes above and beyond to make sure that, we are well taken care of, whatever our needs are, when we're in the schools, and, she supports us, she posts our information. We're always doing something with the students, a college tour, a career fair, something. But she's there to share this information. Miss Brown, vice principal, she invites us to the parent cafe, and we have no problem saying yes.
Deepa Brown, I know it.
Yeah,
she's my son's VP.
Listen, she invites us to everything. She keeps us involved, and that's what we want. We want to be involved in the school, and where we can help, we want to help. It's our way. Like I said, if we find opportunities to give back to the school, that's what we do. Dr. V and I are literally right now going through and trying to find grants to support not only our students, but also other students that may not be a part of our program. So if it could be a mini grant that we could do something for the summer, we are looking for that. Anything that we can do to support the school, because they've done so much. And I'm a graduate of Trenton Central High School. Of course, I am going to do everything in my power to support the students at Trenton Central High School. Come on now. That's my alma mater. I love it. I may not remember the song, Cheers to Trenton High School, but but listen, this is my school, and I am so proud to be a graduate of the school. And Trenton makes. Listen, Trenton makes, and we've seen amazing scholars. We have doctors, lawyers. When you look at the success of Upward Bound, we have doctors, we have lawyers, nurses, teachers, authors, football player. You met a pro football player. All of these, students came out of Upward Bound. And, sometimes, I get a little worried when I see my students bring back students there. But then I realize, oh, wait, I have a 17-year-old too. So, I see, graduates of our program bring their students back to the program and say, this program worked for me, and I know it will work for you. And that's how we measure our success of our program. When we see our community partners or our graduates come back and say, if it wasn't for Upward Bound. And, that's all they have to do. Start the sentence. If it wasn't for Upward Bound. And then we were like, oh, we know we were successful.
That's wonderful. Yeah. I'm serving, just got served 10 years of service to Trenton Board of Education last year. So I have my 10-year from the New Jersey School Board Association, 10-year certificate and 10-year pin for the work, for the great work that you guys are doing. I mean, you're talking about this 9-year average outcome. You've been partners for many more than 10 years, but
absolutely
over those last 9 years, this impact report is representing is the great work that's been laid in the foundation of True Upward Bound and the foundation of that partnership. And number 5, the 5th mandate objective, post-secondary enrollment. Mandate objective 70%, 9-year average outcome 86%.
Yes. Our student, it is
Rowan, NJIT, Rutgers.
They're everywhere. It is it is our goal to make sure that our student is enrolled in college, an institution of higher education. How do we do that? Dr. V shared with you that we pair our students up. We have peer mentoring. So if we know a student that's attending Rowan University And we have a student that wants to go to Rowan University. When we take them on tour, we call up that student. We're bringing in a group. Come and talk to them, share with them the good things about Rowan University. And Dr. V worked with the seniors, so she could tell you a little bit more about what she's doing to make sure that these babies get into college. So Dr. V, you take it from here.
Yes, we also work one-on-one with the students to help them find the colleges that fits best in whatever career interest they might be wanting to go into. And we also help them with their college admission essays and scholarship essays. And we try the best to support them in any way possible through the application process, especially with dealing with the FAFSA. So yeah, we do whatever we can to support our students to make sure that they actually complete the college application process. And also we provide the college tours to give them the opportunity to actually visit those colleges, hopefully that they apply to. And yeah.
I mean, I can imagine you have like HBCUs, I mean, Hampton, Morehouse, Belmont, Howard U.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you, I'll be around them Bisons. You know, I'll be like, look, I'm a Morehouse Tiger, so we go at it. You know, we have fun with it. Or Hampton, you know, Tuskegee, North Carolina A&T, Morris Brown College, Clarkland University. We can name all of them, right?
Absolutely.
Our kids are involved in.
Yeah, and your organization does an amazing job with the HBCU College Fair that takes place on Mercer's campus at the West Windsor campus. So we make sure that our students are there. You know, I love working with Harold Vereen and the team to make sure that the flyer gets out, the students are registered. So like I said, Omega Psi Phi may not be on this list, but they are one of our partners. Can I tell you that they were one of our top donors when it came to scholarships and opportunities during the pandemic? Thank you to Omega Psi Phi Brothers that donated 6 laptops to our students. So, you know, like I said, this keeps going and going. We couldn't put everyone on the list, but we don't shy away from saying thank you to our supporters. And in our impact statement, which is 3, you could see that we share how many of our students attend Mercer County Community College. It is an institution of higher education, and we are right there in their backyard. So we do have students who come to us and say, you know, I do understand that, you know, we have an opportunity to go to a 4-year institution at HBCU. I could go away, but right now my situation calls for me to be here close to home. And we work with them. And thanks to Mercer for all this support. We do this spring break, have a college tour to Mercer, and they get the red carpet treatment. So they get to see, and we hold their hands throughout. And the best thing about it is they get to see us whenever they want to. All they have to do is come on campus. And if they need any assistance, we know who to call. So we know when to phone a friend. We are working with one of our community partners, which is at Mercer, Heather Jennings, and she does the Summer Excel. So for the rising 9th graders, which we're recruiting, 5 students from Holland, 5 from Dunn, and 5 from MLK. Those 15 students will be a part of what we call Summer Excel. Summer Excel is preparing them for college, so they will get a chance to get up to date with their English, their math, and every Wednesday, they will go to the West Windsor campus and they will, what would you call, audit all of the majors. Wow. So they get a chance to be in the science lab. They get a chance to be in the nursing lab. They get a chance to be in the advanced manufacturing lab. And it's not just they're standing and somebody's talking to them. Reverend Truehart, they're actually working hands-on in the science lab. They're mixing things with the science professor who's working with them one-on-one. So they get a feel of what it's like to be in college. And these are students who are getting ready to start 9th grade. So they will get an amazing, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, because I don't go into depth of everything that they will be doing. Heather Jennings right now has a plan of every professor they will be in contact with. They will work on computers. They will have IST 101. They'll probably be a part of the, what was it, the automotive program. I mean, all of the majors at Mercer, they'll have an opportunity to explore and work with professors who will take time out of their schedule to sit and work with the students, share with them what to expect once they enroll in this particular major. So it is exciting. And I hope that as we go into the schools and we recruit these students, that we will get a nice group of students who will be interested in that. And unfortunately, we can't open it up to a lot more students, but again, we do what we can.
You know, one great quote: our focus, student success. Hashtag Trio works. Since 2014, Trio Upward Bound at Mercer County Community College served over 300 high school students and graduated 218 seniors.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that number is more because, again, this is just if we only went to 10 years, but if we go back, that number is even higher. Because remember, we started at Mercer County in 1978. So when you look at, from 1978, how many students have from the high school that's been a part of this program, how many have graduated, how many working professionals that we have out there. I mean, the number is just large enough. I mean, we've done some amazing work in this city, and we just want to make sure that the community understands that we're still here. We haven't gone anywhere. And that's the other thing about Upward Bound. We have not lost the grant since 1978. Uninterrupted, 46 uninterrupted years. That is something to celebrate.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I think you were trying to, with the 2014, were you matching that to your 9-year average?
Yes. So I started as director, so I don't claim anything, even though I did some great work as assistant director. But, we just wanted to show off a little bit and started when I was when I became the director, in 2014, the work that we've done since then.
That's excellent. That's excellent. I tell you, this is a great work. When I have you back on the broadcast to share some more in-depth work that you're doing, maybe a specific program that you want to highlight on 1300 AM WIMG. And we wanted to go over the impact report of Trio Upward Bound to kind of give everyone a summary of the overall impact that the program has had over the last 9 years. And you've heard some wonderful objectives that have been met and exceeded. Our listening audience, 1300 AM WIMG, our Facebook audience, support Trio Upward Bound. If you have students, you have children who qualify, want to be in the Upward Bound program, please reach out to Pastor Stacy Denton. Reach out to Dr. V. Get it connected at your particular high school, Trenton High School, or one of the other charter schools in the Trenton community. Reach out to your guidance counselors. Find out more about the Trio Upward Bound program. Get connected, get involved, and get inspired and do great work, because they're going to show you the way and teach you how to get to the next level. And so we thank you so much, Pastor Denton. We pick Dr. V. We really appreciate you, Pastor Stacy Denton, Director, Trio Upward Bound. Dr. V, Academic Advisor, Trio Upward Bound, here at Mercer County Community College, James Kearney campus. We appreciate you being on our broadcast today to share this great news with our community.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Any last words? We're going to start with you, Dr. V, and then we'll end with Pastor Denton.
I just appreciate the time that you've given us to share about Trio Upward Bound, and we're looking forward to more great things, more great partnerships, and more funding, hopefully, in the future.
Yes, again, thank you so much for the opportunity. We really appreciate this, and I would love to, come back in the near future to talk about the other programs we have at Mercer County Community College, because, parents may feel that, oh, well, my child does not qualify for Upward Bound. Well, there are 3 other programs at Mercer County Community College that we would love to come back and share more about those programs with you. So again, thank you so much. We appreciate this opportunity to highlight our Trio Upward Bound program. And Trio works.
Trio, no, hashtag Trio works.
Hashtag Trio works, yes.
Listening to 1300 AM WIMG, Music for the Soul, 5-time television-winning gospel station. Trenton Makes Media, sponsored weekly on WIMG 1300 AM, Trenton Talks Radio. We appreciate you tuning in at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. And matter of fact, tune in to WIMG 1300 all the time for great music for the soul. Thank you so much, Trio Upward Bound. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Dr. V. God bless you, everyone. Have a great evening. God bless you.